Jingle bells, smash the like. A jingle bell, jingle smash the like. Rudolph had a red nose. How does? Oh my goodness, I butchered that pretty bad. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it smashed the like button. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How is everyone doing? Let's say, how is everyone doing? 37 freaking times. I'm excited. I'm always excited. My favorite part of the day. I get to come hang out with you all. I have no idea where this stream's going to go just yet. I have a little idea, but you know, I'm a little off the cuff. I'm trying to relax. Sometimes I don't know that I can help myself, but I always get excited and I just start going and going and going. And I'm going to work on just trying to keep it chill. I mean, I'm chill and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm bipolar multiple times on stream. I got OCD issues, focusing, messing with the camera. I see. All right, you guys don't care. All right, so today I am pretty excited. We're definitely going to talk about some DeFi kingdoms. Probably try and save that towards the latter part, the end, as we wrap this. Man, can you believe? What is today? December 22nd? Freaking crazy, right? Like, I didn't really realize. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really realize it was December 22nd and Christmas was 3 freaking days away. Are you kidding me? Oh, it puts quite the monkey wrench in my plans, because Saturday morning is my Costco. I go shopping at Costco. Usually buy a bunch of, peppers and onions and veggies, and get me through the week. I eat lots of, salads with veggies in it. So I'm going to have to go on Friday morning, so I'm going to have to shoot out and, make it my lunch or something. I don't know. I have first world problems, right? And then to pile on top of it all, I don't know why I'm complaining about the second one, but New Year's is on Saturday again. So I don't like change sometimes. I don't like change. I like going to Costco Saturday morning, nice, relaxing. At least I'm on vacation that next one, so I can go on Friday or whatever, and it's no big deal. I'm just kind of rambling on about a few things. I did start the stream a little early. Hopefully a few people come in. It looks like there's no one here. No one here in the chat. I love talking to myself. I freaking love talking to myself. We're going to take a look at the markets. So last night, it was looking pretty good. Out of nowhere, Bitcoin started pumping, Ethereum started pumping, and we started getting some big moves. The market was going crazy. The market had a really good day. I guess that Bitcoin pump started earlier in the day. It just seems, yesterday was a really long day at work anyway. So things were looking good again. People are getting a little cocky with where Bitcoin's headed. I will say, let's pop on over to the desktop. The stock market did just open. The stock market what is it doing? It's having a little bit of a pullback, not too bad. But if the stock market goes down, crypto is probably going to go with it. We're looking, I think it was down more. So we might be getting a morning rally. Yeah, it looks like we're trying to rally. As the spell went off, we are getting pulled up by Tesla. There's some pretty big news in Tesla, my Tesla. One of the main reasons this stock has been going down, there's been a lot of selling pressure because, Elon Musk was playing a lot of games, and at least he's honest about it. He played the little marketing game. I'm going to sell a bunch of shares to pay my fair share of taxes and etc. He admitted, I think it was yesterday or whatever, he's like, yeah, I had to do it anyway, right? Because I'm going to have a huge tax bill because I got a bunch of options, freaking, what is it they do? Oh my goodness. I proclaim myself an exercising. Oh, it's too early in the freaking morning. Too early in the freaking morning. All right, so he had a bunch of options that we're going to exercise, and he was realized gains. He's going to have to pay tax. We're talking billions of freaking dollars. So he was going to have to sell some shares. So he sold, I don't know, close to 10%. He said he was going to sell 10%. I think he actually stopped early. Bryn Capital in the house. Good morning, brother. How are you doing? So he just announced that he's no longer selling. So, yeah, we can see that's been really good for the stock price. That's what's been weighing it down. I wouldn't. All right. So if this market holds up, that's a big if. I mean, I personally think it will hold up. We are going into the end of the year. Crazy things can happen. I've seen sell-offs. Oh my goodness. When was the last time though? Probably like 2018. There were a lot of sell-offs towards the end because there was a lot of opportunity to do tax loss harvesting this year. I don't know. I'm not sure. So it could be an interesting end of the year. I honestly don't think we're going to have much movement one way or the other. My expectation or what my outlook is, if anything, we might rally a little bit. We'll probably spin sideways and then it'll be like game on, next quarter. I see a lot of the same thing with crypto. Nostratomas, aka Diamond Walnuts right now. It wasn't too long ago. It was Diamond Peanuts. Bitcoin was flashing down to 42K. It was more like Diamond Peanuts. I am living the dream. Thanks for asking, Bren. All right. Yeah, so the stock market, how are we doing? All right, so it's starting to fade back down a little bit. Nasdaq's down about 40. Pretty mixed bag, my portfolio. E-mini S&P basically flat, down 1.5 points. Nothing to cry over. What's gold doing? I haven't seen the price of gold yet. It's probably between $1,750 and $1,800. Oh my goodness, $1,794. Gold, the most boring garbage asset on the planet. I was watching Millennial Money last night. A couple things really chapped my hide. Jeremy Lefevre, blah, blah. I love you, brother, but my goodness, dude. I think he's one of the smarter dudes actually when it comes to crypto out of all those, because I've heard him spew a few things out of his mouth, like some more advanced topics, but he still has a hard time getting his head around it. And Andre he brought up a really good point about how life, liberty, and property and all this stuff, which I'd never really considered before. The government can't take it away and all this, and it was a really interesting subject. But he asked him, do you treat it like digital gold? And Andre's like, no. I'm like, yeah. So I agree with what he said about all the other stuff, but it is very much like a far superior digital gold. It is almost, the big driver of Bitcoin is supply, demand, flight to safety, things like this. Right, you can't counterfeit it like you can gold. It's easy to. The biggest argument the gold maxis have is you can't touch it, right? And I'm just like, dude, get out of the effing Stone Ages. You know what I'm saying? Do I think Bitcoin can become the world's reserve currency? I think it probably will. Now, I don't know if it will in my lifetime, but if you just sit there and think about it logically. Us as a species, us as a world, us as whatever, if we really want to truly advance our civilization, having like this global currency similar to Bitcoin just makes sense. Now, whether it's Bitcoin or something else, because it is technology. So whatever advancements maybe that come to Bitcoin, or maybe Bitcoin in its simple form is the purest way, whatever, right? Like, to me, that makes the most sense. All dynasties rise and fall, and that includes the United States. Do I really like, and I love my country, don't get me wrong, but to me, and I don't want to piss anyone off here, to me, the human race is going to be far better off when it's just like, and I don't even know if this is possible, right? If it's possible, I don't even know why I'm going on this diatribe, but to me, we're going to have to come together much more as a world versus like these nations and races and all this stuff. If we ever truly want to advance. Now, I don't even know how that's possible, just with the way that the human mind and our tribal senses, and you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're talking hundreds, if not thousands of 10,000s of years. Dude, we were basically cavemen for what is every 10,000 years? That has some term. For tens and hundreds of thousands of years, we would just run around with sticks and complete idiot. So it could be, you know, the sun may blow up before we finally reach this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. Harmony. All right, so let's get right into it. I want to talk about the big. All right, so I want to look at a game I'm really excited about. Anyone else out there wants to talk about certain games? I haven't checked up on Titan Hunters. Retro, you out there, brother? How's my Titan Hunters doing? Am I a millionaire yet? You said I'd be a millionaire off my $250. All right. So there is a game I'm excited about on Harmony 1. I'm actually kind of bummed. Yeah, I'm playing with you, Retro. I'm actually kind of bummed that Harmony 1 is up so much. It's out of freaking control. My plan, and I still may do this. My plan, let's pull up Tranquil. Uh-oh. I didn't want you guys to see that. How can I? Oh, you haven't missed anything. Oh, Titan. Which one? Titan Hunters or my game I'm excited about? I didn't want you guys to see this yet. The cat's out of the bag. All right, let's go to Tranquil. My apologies. Frog in the throat. All right, so Tranquil, my plan. What's the price of Tranquil right now? Man, I love me some Tranquil. Although I'm a little mad. Come on, Tranquil. I put in my application for my validator. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. I do plan on making probably a quick dedicated, you know, I'm on vacation next week. I'm going to make some videos, some short videos. Hot dang, Merrily. Thank you for coming in with that hot alpha. Excuse me, let me put on my VR goggles and let's have some fun at vassive.tech. You know what I'm saying? All right. What is Tranquil doing? 19 cents. Not bad. Not bad. 20 cents. Even better. I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm okay with the 20 cent freaking 20 cent Tranquil for the next. I'll just keep farming Tranquil, keep using this beautiful liquidity provider, borrow whenever I need it. I can't freaking wait to move some Bitcoin over here, right? I have moved, but I don't know, a few days ago, this was like 107,000 Harmony 1. I did move a lot of it to the Stone. I'm just going to call it Stone. It's easy. Sta1, right? Sta1 is the one. So I did move a lot of that to the Sta1. I do probably plan on putting this in a validator. I actually watched a decent video. No, I take that back. I watched an amazing video, a great video by our boy Climb over at Climb Crypto, kind of going over how the Sta1 worked, and he kind of referenced some other article. I did learn a little bit from it. Apparently, where is the Sta1? Is it on the Sta1? The Sta1 page. All right, so when you convert it to Sta1, this number is going to go up over time, and tax efficiency and quite a few things. Actually, you know what I might do? And when I say what I might do, you know what I say? You know what I am going to do? Because this pays more interest too, though I do expect this to go down. So I'm going to take all my Harmony Wiz 1. I'm going to withdraw it. Freaking withdraw it. Chrysler in the house. How you doing, brother? I am Gen 1 Wizard, altcoin hunter. Can't wait to see. But I'm actually pretty excited about, I don't know much about it. We are heavily into the DYRO phase of this bad boy, but it looks good, dude. And it's freaking on Harmony 1, man. That's part of the reason Harmony 1's blowing up. The Chainlink Oracles, freaking Bitcoin Bridge, dude. I cannot wait. Ollie in the house. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not. So Ollie bringing some alpha. Aave ETA January 2022. I am not going to lie. I may not even go to Aave. I may do nothing on Aave. I really do like Tranquil. And in fact, Dr. Steven Say and all you bros over at Harmony One, you should be incentivizing Tranquil. I know Tranquil is trying to get that going. I have no idea where they're at on this, but because they're giving Aave like 2 million or 3 million. It's nothing compared to what like Polygon did, but it's still, if you use Aave, you're going to be able to earn Harmony One too, right? You're going to be incentivized with Harmony One. So that being said, I probably will do some stuff over there. But I don't want to pull my liquidity out of Tranquil. I love Tranquil. I really love what they're doing. They're first to market. I do think as long as they don't get hacked and they continue to build out, you know, it was a bit of a rocky start, figuring out some emissions and etc. But I do really think this Stone product is freaking amazing. So I think, you know, again, first mover advantage. It is a clone off Bancor, I believe. I don't freaking remember. I'm pretty sure it's Bancor. Bancor has been highly successful. Maybe it's something else. Yeah, Trank, but people, yeah, of course people like Aave, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I think there's going to be plenty of money that will flood into Aave, and that'll kind of hurt too. There'll probably be a lot of venture capitalist money that will flow into Aave over there because it'll be easy gains, easy safe gains. You know, earn some Harmony. So that's the thing right there. You know, earn Harmony One, but they don't have a product like Stake One. Stake One is freaking amazing, dude. You can earn. You're basically right now almost doubling your stake, I think. You know, I'm not sure about that, because if you deposit it, you're earning 8.72%. If you take it, so I'm still kind of figuring some of this out. It does go up in value, I believe, right? Because the price of the one goes up. So you're earning more, and you can stake it on the validator and, you know, again, help decentralize the network. Link in my description. Trying to get my validator elected. We got a long way to go on that one, but it's a grind. We'll eventually get there. And, you know, like I said, I did fill out the form, Tranquil. I love your product. Why don't you hook a brother up? Let's get my validator on here. And Harmony One, if you're listening, let's incentivize these people, man. Let's get them. The Tranquil team believed in Harmony One. Why don't you believe in them? You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, before I forget, I just yanked out all my Harmony One. Let's go ahead and move over to the Stone One. I'm going to stake my Stone One. We're going to go, so I'm going to take all this Harmony One. Now, as much as I love this product, I gotta let you guys know, A, I'm not a financial advisor. B, this is not financial advice. C, this is DeFi. This is risky. Tranquil could rug pull. Hard rug pull, soft rug pull. I don't think either one of those are going to happen, but the possibilities are out there. Tranquil could get hacked. Now, low likelihood, but it's not a zero likelihood. There are plenty of people out there that are probably currently looking for ways to hack Tranquil. This very second, there's probably some dude in Kazakhstan at the keyboard just checking the smart contract, looking for, you know, bugs, exploits, and Bob's your uncle, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So that is why, if this was rock solid, or it was insured, and I knew, like, if it, you know what I'm saying? All my Harmony One would probably be in this right now. This and Jewel. I can't get enough Jewel, I'm not going to lie. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and turn this to Stone One. All right, so I didn't even look at what that converted to. I had 40,000. It was about the same, because Stone One's a little bit more than Harmony One. I'm not going to get as much stone as I had Harmony One. And again, this should go up in value over time in relation to Harmony One. So the value of my, and this is where the tax efficiency comes in. Now that all my Harmony One is in Stone One, this is going to go up over time, so that when I sell it, I'm going to get more Harmony One back than what I went in with. You know what I'm saying? But there's no taxes on it until I do that. So theoretically, now I would want to keep this for long-term capital gains. Hopefully Harmony One goes to the moon. So like here's an advanced, fairly safe way to make a shit ton of money off your Harmony One. Get into the stone. As long as stone is around for a while, the value of your stone is going to go up 9% right now, right? The APY on this is 9%. I don't know what that's going to change to. So over time, this number, theoretically in a year, this number should be 9% higher than what it is right now, right? I don't know what that is going to be, but you're going to have the value of your stone is going to be worth a lot more. On top of that, you can stake it on a validator and get another 9%. So it's a way to get like 18% on your Harmony One. Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Again, I want to do this with all my Harmony One. It's hell yeah, son. Are you? But it's DeFi, right? It's DeFi. Go watch the Taiki Mead video where he just lost like over 50,000 plus in the Grim Finance, Grim Reaper on Phantom. I don't freaking know. So isn't one? Nope. So one stone is one stone. All right. So the number, I don't know. One of these numbers, one stone equals 1.00121. So yeah, this number goes up over time, right? So in a year, one stone's going to be worth like 1.0. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be worth more. It goes up over time. Yeah. Oh, I'm too. Were you in Grim Finance, or he took it pretty well, right? I mean, I say I'm frugal, but that bro looks frugal as hell. I feel like he's doing pretty good with YouTube, and he's doing really good with DeFi, and it seems like he's done pretty good with like even being a poker player. And it seems like he's still like me, right? He's living really simple. I could easily go out and buy a much nicer new house. I could easily go out and buy a Tesla and then just be, having these monthly payments and basically broke all the time. But you know what I'm saying? So he's probably doing the same thing. He wants to build up a nice fat bag, and that's definitely how I want to do it. I had moved it to another vault. Awesome. Yeah, so that's the thing that scares me the most. And that's why, like, I've gotten a lot of the DeFi out of my system. So for me, again, I try not to get too crazy into it. That ship sailed a little bit with DeFi Kingdoms. If DeFi Kingdoms were to get wrecked, I'm gonna, it's gonna be a big loss. It is all monopoly money though right now though. So I'm not curious, but I don't think I would I'd lose a little bit of sleep. I'd probably be a little bit, say for example, DeFi Kingdoms got wrecked, right? And my value in DeFi Kingdoms is like $500,000 right now. So, I mean, a lot of that's locked value, 300,000 on locked value, but I think that's going to go up over time. And I think DeFi Kingdoms will legit make me a multi-millionaire just on that game alone. And many of the people in the chat too, right? Jason's like already right there. So, and he has 2 Gen Zeros, and there's plenty of opportunity left. And that's why I keep piling it in. Altcoins right now, the video, let's go altcoin and game launch hunting. You know me. I just spent 10 minutes on Stone. Let's get off Stone, right? We'll spend some more time with Stone on another time. But the best buys right now, let's see what's going on in the market. So Bitcoin was taking a little bit of a hit. Well, I mean, it was up big. When I first woke up this morning or in the middle of the night to go PP, it was pushing like over 49,000. It did pull back this morning to like 48.5, I think. We do have a interesting wedge for a couple of interesting wedge formations that I'm looking at. All right, so I have changed this wedge, right? So we've looked at some wedges in the past where Bitcoin is just consistently broken out of these things, right? Just one wedge right after the other broke out. This one was a fake out. So earlier when I had this wedge back here, my theory was, this was a fake out. This was a bull trap. My theory was this is a bear trap. So if I were to move this back here, it would look like the opposite of this right now. It would be, because it started failing my wedge. It was more like this. It started failing the wedge right here, right around here. My theory is this would be a bear trap. And that's the opposite of this. And that's starting to play out. I've said numerous times, this has felt like a bottom. This has felt like the summer 30K bottom. Massive dump, consolidate sideways, one last little flush, and then we go back off to the races. Same thing here. This has felt like the opposite of this bull trap. This is a bear trap. We put this back where it is, it actually makes a bigger wedge, and now we're broken out of it. Now this wedge, depending on how you look at it, could look at it differently. I like to find a lot of fat data points on the thick part of the candle. I don't really like looking at, the wicks too much, but you can look at the wicks too. So as this currently sits, it looks like it's broken out, right? It looks like it's breaking out. We're going to have to see where it continues to go. All this is with a huge grain of salt. You know my thoughts on technical analysis. It's just a way to pass the time, an interesting way to pass the time. The great thing about technical analysis is I got my butt covered. We're breaking out, back tests and fake outs, and no matter what, the technical analysis is going to be right. Anyway, I'm going off a lot of fat data points. I'm not going off any, if we were to go to the wicks, even if we were to go to the wicks, we're breaking out, right? We've reached it. But it's such a falling line that now we're right at, whether it's Mary Baroness Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Let's see. 1 stone equals 1 plus yield. Nimrod knows what's up. There we go. Yeah. So the APY will get added to the 1 over time. So your 1 stone is going to be equal to more Harmony 1 over time, right? So you're going to earn the 9% on your STA1, and then you can take your STA1 and you can freaking delegate it to my validator, hopefully sometime in the near future, but you won't get any extra yield on it. Just do it with a little, just do it with enough. We'll eventually get it elected, but there's other great, actually, I don't think my boy Daniel Stake and Chill, he needs to get out on there too. But so you can stake it and get 9% with your 1. Again, there's smart contract and DeFi risk. And then you can take, so you're getting 17, 18, 19% on your Harmony 1 now. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That's a match made in heaven. All right. Anyway, enough on Bitcoin here. All right. So let's talk about the big altcoins that I'm really excited about. We're going to talk about this video game I'm excited about. Oh, there's a couple, and they're all on Harmony 1 right now. Excuse me, there's a few others. Bitcoin trying to get jiggy. Get jiggy with it. All right. I am excited about sipping on some Wizard. Oh, what I forgot to discuss was Millennial Money last night. How they were talking about games can drive cryptocurrency. And Andre's like, well, the games are really they're not next gen games, and they're, the playability and the graphics are nothing like what Epic Games and all these people are putting out. Now, I've kind of made fun of this in the past too. It's we're kind of gone back to the 90s with the games and stuff, but here's the deal, man. There are games coming out with Unreal Engine and all this, and that will be, more next gen graphics. For example, sipping on some Cosmic Wizards. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be an immersive where I'm assuming you can actually play the game, walk around. Now, the problem with that is these games take a long time to build, and it's going to take a lot more time to develop. Even Cosmic Wizards, dude, they're as excited as I am about that. I don't know if that's going to be mature anytime soon. And games like that quite often can be massive time sinks. Not everyone wants to be in a massive time sink. I love the simplicity of defikingdoms, right? I have no idea what the PvP is going to be like. I'm assuming it's going to be something somewhat similar to like Axie Infinity, where your three heroes are up on the screen and you see their three heroes, and it's kind of like Hearthstone, and you make your moves, right? Dude, that is gonna the market does not have to be 1 million users, and this is a multi-$10 billion game. The market doesn't have to be that big. And there's plenty of other aspects in the game that are fun as hell, right? You know, summoning characters, running the quest, getting items, building armor, creating potions, you know, advanced theory and metas in your freaking in the game. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a time sink, right? So yeah, is it next gen graphics? Who the hell cares, right? I don't care. I don't always have to be playing some game that takes. Dude, I used to play, for example, even recently, a couple years ago, I played a little bit on the Xbox, but the game Rust. Dude, the graphics on that game are freaking amazing, right? Well, they're not like Unreal 5. Man, have you seen the graphics on Unreal 5, like the Matrix? Dude, that stuff is freaking sick, dude. Like, we're not too far off. We're not too far off from being on Star Trek holodecks. Oh my god, you can almost not tell that it's not real life. Anyway, and it does a lot of really cool stuff, like take away the polygon limit, and oh my, it is freaking amazing, guys. It's freaking bro. EU5 is, yeah, dude. If you guys have not seen, go watch some Unreal 5 freaking videos, and the Matrix, and oh my god, my mind was freaking blown. All right, and a lot of that's going to come to gaming too, right? I mean, DeFi gaming. Anyway, so there's going to be a huge demand and a huge market, and plenty of people are going to want to play games like whatever games like this, like Axie Infinity. For one, also you can earn on it too, right? So that's going to be a big driving factor. And then, you know, you talk about these games like Rust and PUBG and freaking, like, how do you make or even just like Clash of Clans maybe, but Clash Royale, like how do you combine these like heavily skill-based games with play to earn, right? It's really hard to balance fairness in something like that when you got someone like, what's his face? I can't even think of his name, famous streamer. He would just get on PUBG and destroy people, but like, you know what I'm saying? Talk about the rich getting richer. This bro's already making millions on Twitch and YouTube and sponsorships, and then now he's making millions because of a play to earn game. So any bot or cheat for DeFi. I don't know, bro. I know defikingdoms does a lot to try and prevent that. You know, I keep threatening to start learning Python and like Solidity again. I do wish, and I Googled it, nothing really came up. If there were like, I would like to program a bot, and it probably isn't too hard with Python, to be quite honest. I mean, it's over my skill set right now, but something that just scrapes the tavern and finding the deal I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really finding that, for example, if we go to the Hero Watch, my heroes, I'm building a freaking beast ninja. I did post them in the Discord this morning. I am really excited. The gardens are coming out today. I'm really excited about that. But I am finding it makes the most sense too, but building, so I want to build like just pure ass bomb ass gardeners, pure ass bomb ass fishers, pure ass bomb ass miners, and etc. Because they put in some work, man. How did I get to the screen? Let's see. Where did I want to go? Bank Watch, Quest Watch. Here we go. So this will show how things are going in general. And if we go by hero, so which one is so this is my ninja, right? So I'm primarily looking at, so this ninja is a baller, man. Obviously, he's going to be able to do more quests because he's a ninja, and most of my other, like 90% of my cards are miners. So when mining comes, dude, I'm going to be eating, I'm going to be full all day long. So a lot of these heroes only are able to quest 3 times, where my ninja gets to go out at 5 times. I just leveled him up to level 3. I'm really excited about that. But in comparison, he's been putting in some work. He's already brought back 5 Shiva's runes. And this just leads more to, like, if you guys are new to DeFi Kingdoms and you don't know where to start, man, just get a character and then start questing with it, because you can earn, right? This right here, what is the Shiva? What is the price of Shiva right now? Like, let's just say $30. I think it's more. And this character, I've spent less than probably 10 cents in gas, you know, because Harmony 1 don't cost nothing. And alone in Shiva's runes, this character is brought back, you know, if you didn't want to level it, right? If you didn't want to use it, you could probably just get a level 1 freaking tune and you'll make your money back just by running quests, right? And over time, whether these things go up and down, all I'm saying is there's plenty of ways to make money in this game, and just owning a card is a good start. Now, so if you could buy a card, you're looking at like, I don't know, 40, I don't know, you're looking at like $500 probably for an entry level card. You can do a little yield farming with that too on top of it. You're going to be, you'll make your money back, plus you'll earn a little income, and maybe you can build up that stable. A lot of this is still, in my opinion, could be the most dominant play to earn game on the planet in 2022. The price of Jewel, I don't even want to look at the price of Jewel. The price of Jewel is like, I'm like, man, maybe I should sell. Maybe I should sell out, but I'm not going to. I want to buy more. I mean, are you kidding me? I thought Jewel could go to $10 to $15 by the end of the year. I thought that this weekend, you know, with all this AVAX launch and crypto kind of turning around. Well, guess what? I only needed to wait like 3 days, and Jewel's $14.43. I will not be surprised to see this over $15. Now, the other game we're going to take a look at. What did you missed so much. You're definitely going to have to go back and watch this. We haven't gotten to that yet, so you're lucky. You're lucky, Nigel. Come on, guys. 2 likes? I know we can do better than that. Smash that like. All right. Yeah, so Jewel, I wouldn't be surprised to see this at $15 today. I really wouldn't. With that, Harmony 1. Oh, so as I was kind of alluding to, my plan... Say, you know, I'm kind of on that 53K tip. I'm riding the tech dev bandwagon. Oh, you know what? I haven't redeposited my ST1. All right, so let's get this in here. Let's earn money. So I'm earning 9% APY just by converting it to ST1. I'm not staking it on a validator yet. I'm going to put it back in as collateral. So this is a great way of, you know, Jeremy Lefebvre over at Financial Education 1, 2, and 3. No one's using crypto. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm earning 20% on my crypto. I can provide collateral. I can borrow against it. I can compound yield. I can play video games with it. And I've already made tens of thousands of dollars on this video game. No one's using it? Are you kidding me? I love you, brother, but come on, dude. Like, people are using this. The smart people that are the early adopters like us, we are using it. I'm earning 17% off my cryptocurrency that no one's using, right? 17%. And Jeremy, and you know what I can do with it? I can immediately take a loan on it and get cash. I can immediately hedge with it. I can immediately take a loan out, get Ethereum, sell the Ethereum into the dollar, and I've now hedged my Ethereum position within seconds. And it didn't cost me hardly anything. I have instant collateral that I could put to use in a cornucopia of ways, but no one's using it, brother. All right, so... It's not, no, the movie, I don't know. There's a game. I'm pretty sure there's a video game. I don't think The Matrix, the actual movie, is probably just 100% CGI. Yeah, so the Matrix, Matrix Experience. So is the movie, I have no idea. Someone help me out. I'm assuming is the movie just a video game? Or does it really Is it Keanu Reeves in a suit in like in one of those videos? I have no idea. I really don't. The Matrix experience was built is a showcase of their latest, so it's not like traditional Hollywood CGI. Is it built all around? Yeah, that was. Are you guys watching that right now instead of me? Or are you multitasking videos? Is that what's going on here? Should I have not brought this up, you a-holes? The movie and oh, okay, cool. That's what I thought. That's what I assume. You know, Tranquil looks good, but I don't know how to use it. Bryn, you D-bag, Bryn. Or you busted, son. You busted, dude. Crisper, what do you need to know, bro? I'll do some short videos. Oh my goodness, FTX real. FTX real. Are you saying FTX is backing real? I love me some real, dude. How's real doing? Is real. Where do you buy real? Maybe we'll get to real. Let's get to the other game I'm excited about. So again, I am excited about Cosmic Wizards. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that video right now. It's already 7:07. Koska in the house. How you doing, brother? I'm already up. Check the tweet. What tweet? Let's see what we got. What tweet am I looking at? What am I looking at? Into that future money, like my retweet. Oh yeah. What tweet am I? Oh, up in your. Oh, here what I see what you're saying. I'm slow. I'm stupid. Yeah. Calm down, Retro. Calm down. Upcoming. Oh. How do I buy me some real right freaking now? How do I buy this right? I am hyped on this project, guys. We've talked about it. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Shitlana. There goes any monetization chances this video ever had. Tom, you don't make money. All right. Oh, Radium. Yeah, so it's gonna have to wait, man. It's gonna have to wait to the beginning. It might have to wait for a while. This Metaverse has a lot of freaking promise. What they're doing with digital items, I think, is freaking gonna be the way of the future. One of them, okay. Commercialization is coming to cryptocurrency, whether you like it or not. The big money, the easiest way, the big money to get into this and take their biggest piece of the pie is to brainwash a bunch of young kids at things like Lollapalooza with Solana glasses and talk about Solana and NFTs and how cool Solana is and a bunch of this and that. So Solana and FTX and this real is probably going to be freaking huge. Probably going to be huge. I do want to get look. There's nothing wrong with diversifying your portfolio. I'm more of a decentralized mindset and that whole mentality. There's nothing wrong with it. Diversification comes in many ways, right? So there's nothing wrong with having some Solana and having some freaking real, especially if your end goal is to make money, because I think these things will be likely successful because of the people backing it. Just like I think Meta and Oculus are going to build an amazing metaverse that people are going to go to, and they're going to forget all about Facebook and the wall and the data breaches and what they were doing with your data, because they're going to have so much damn fun getting into their easy ass metaverse, right? And there'll probably be money making opportunities. And anyway, so it's going to be really interesting to see how these, centralized and decentralized. I consider this more of a centralized metaverse than I would decentralized. It's kind of more of a hybrid. Unlike in Cardano, man. That's me. I'm keeping my guns polished. The I told you so guns. Cardano was moving this morning. I don't know why it's moving up more than the rest of the market, other than the obvious fact it's grossly oversold. So speaking of altcoins today, I do think one of the best buys. Like I said, I want to borrow money on Tranquil to buy. I never got to this. I want to borrow money on Tranquil to buy Harmony One. My plan was to do that when Bitcoin broke above 53K. I'm on the tech dev train where that's like I'm starting to get mega bullish again. I don't want to get into early and get wrecked. Things are looking good, but it's still a gamble. Again, I agree with this 53K level. And I was ready to borrow some USDC and leverage buy some more one, right? Basically, that's what I'm doing because I think the value of one's going to go up. I can sell some of that one to pay the loan off at a much cheaper price and still have one left over, right? In profit. So that was my plan. Problem is Harmony One and Cardano's moving a lot today too. What's Harmony One doing? Actually, we can look at that right here. Let's go ahead and give this bad boy a refresh. It's like at least Harmony One and defikingdoms is getting something for us to be happy about on Christmas. I mean, Bitcoin's not clocking no all-time highs. My portfolio is doing pretty freaking good right now, guys, and Harmony One and Jewel have a lot to do with that. All right, so Harmony One was at 27 cents today. It's pulled back to 20. First world problems. You know, Harmony One at 26 cents. I was hoping Bitcoin would be breaking 53K and Harmony One would still be hovering around 27 cents or 20 cents, right? And I was ready to get back in. Those plans are probably going to change a little bit. I'm just going to enjoy the ride up. My LP was at like, dude, when Bitcoin and I was diamond peanuts, my LP was down to probably like 10,000. This has exploded again. It's pushing up to 19,000 again. Let's see what we got. Let's see what I have. I missed. All right, Radium, Souls Dex. Yeah, so in January, I'll probably start looking to play around on Radium because I do want some real. It's going to be a matter of whether I have capital. It might not even be to February because I don't want to sell anything, or maybe I take some earnings. My primary focus is going to be defikingdoms and the AVAX launch. That's 1,000,000%. F banks, I couldn't agree more. F the VCs, I love this Nimrod guy. All right, I've had 7 or 8 coins now, only 1 Jewel and some Tether. Early, nah. So I will say you're in much riskier stuff. So just be aware of that. Again, I don't want anyone to ever make decisions based off what I mean, I sure listen to what I say, but if I say, if in my opinion, I think that's too risky to have all your money in one in Jewel, I don't think you're going to fail, right? I think you're going to do really well. All I'm saying is it's a lot more risk, right? For me, so the Jewel is really risky. It is a video game. It is DeFi. A lot of things can go wrong there. The one is less risky, but it is, it's not a blue chip yet. I think it will be a blue. So again, I think you're going to be fine. It's not within my risk tolerance. My risk tolerance, and I mean, come on, guys, let's be honest. 95% of my money. Well, I don't know what the exact number is. I'd say maybe like 85 to 90%, because I have a lot of money in the IRA, but even a lot of that is, cryptocurrency with miners and Coinbase. So let's say like 90% of my net worth is in cryptocurrency. I mean, that's risky AF. That's already risky AF. So when you go to like 100% of your portfolio is in Harmony One and Jewel, I mean, that is like, you're living on the edge, as Aerosmith said, for sure. But again, I think you'll be fine. I like to be a lot more stable. It's a lot easier for me to sleep at night. And it's been rough lately with Cardano, right? Cardano's going through some stuff. They're dealing with a lot of guerrilla campaigns against them, a lot of FUD. The float's low. That doesn't help them, right? So, but I can sleep well at night, as well as you can, knowing these assets have plummeted 90% several times in the past. But when like 15% of my portfolio is Bitcoin, 30-40% is Ethereum. Ethereum is about as blue chip, in my opinion, one of the best assets on the planet you can own, bar none. Metcalfe's law, the network effect, the utility. Ethereum is probably one of the trades of the decade, trades of the whatever. You can't go wrong with Ethereum, in my opinion. It's going to go up in value. Institutions are going to start accumulating the hell out of it. That's my opinion, right? There's ways to earn money with it. And again, it's going to appreciate. It's going deflationary. There's just so much to do with it. So knowing that 30 to 40% of my part, and I still think you could get 10 or 20 X's, right, in the next 10 years. 10X, no problem. No problem. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with, I don't need 1,000 X's, right? You guys have seen my portfolio. I don't need 1,000 X on my portfolio. I get a 10X on my portfolio and it's going to be hard for me to complain. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you need, all right, let's see what we got. Oh, God, we got another one. Guys, you guys are mods. Come on. Feel free to hide these users. All right, so I agree with you guys but listen to the guys. Yeah, dude. Again, I follow the money, man. There's going to be a lot of money in things like Rel and Solana. So make money with them. Make money with them. Yeah, it was spam, Retro. It's good. Any of those tech whatever links they are, they're always spam. All right, I am in DF Cray, only in the gardens though. Heroless. Get a hero, bro. Get a freaking hero. You were asking about that in Twitter yesterday, weren't you? You can't, dude. Don't worry about it, man. You can't go wrong. You can't go freaking wrong. Let's look at let's go back to my hero watch. Was it a different one? Yeah, here we go. This is the stuff my heroes are bringing back, man. This is just on the quest now. And again, most of these would be making more money. These are going to be making money hand over fist when the mines come out, because the mines, like, honestly, getting a miner might be the move right now, or a gardener, right? The gardens come out today because they're going to be, there's going to be a multiplier on it for a while. And there'll be an even bigger multiplier on the mining. So the rewards you're going to get early on, like the miners, they're probably like the cheaper cards right now. It wouldn't surprise me. And then, so you get a miner, you're going to get a good reward. Gaia tiers, I mean, they're not worth a lot of money, but these are earning money, right? They're earning money. You're going to need 3 if you want to get into PvP, right? So you might as well start building that stable. If you want to sell the Shivas, again, here's the tough part. This game is earning me a lot of money. And I mean, this is a pro and a con. I'm not looking to sell my jewels. I'm not looking to sell my $40 Shivas runes. I'm not looking to sell these items because I want to plow them back into the game. And that's the mindset for most people. It's going to continue to build the game. Now, eventually I'm going to want to probably figure out a way to start, actually play to earn, play to live, trademark. Anyone, DFK, feel free to use that, play to live. Play to live. Yeah, you can get a lot of good items. Again, you can sell these, but I think there's plenty of opportunity in the future, right? Are these going to go up in value, down in value? I don't freaking know. I don't know, but it's an easy way to earn, or I mean, if you're so you're in the garden earning jewels, eventually take those jewels and buy a hero. So that way it doesn't really cost you much. And then the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. Go to Nostratomas. Oh yeah, he's already in there. He's 0x Frankie Wild. All right. Right? Or you are 0x Frankie Wild, right, Bren? Don't make me look. I don't know why you guys can't have the same name in both places. Who's Farnswoggle? Is Farnswoggle in the YouTube, or is he only over at Farnswoggle? Who are you, bro? I love you, but I don't know who you are when it comes to the YouTube. Yeah, 0x Frankie Wild. All right. Let's see what Capo's got to say real quick before we get on to that other game I'm pretty excited about. It's already 7:21. BTC, in my opinion, this is going to 55K in the next few days. Yeah, you gotta do what I do, man. So here's my Discord alpha of the day. So Trezor is my favorite because I don't have to think about it. I just know who he is in both locations. But like, who's Zero X subspecies if he's in YouTube, right? This guy comes with a lot of good alpha. I know who Fifi Bag is, so here's the move. Oh, I know him so well, I don't say, but you can put like his name is Jason. Oh, whoops. Well, I didn't mean to do that, Jason. I don't think you have to hit enter. Oh, click. Oh, there we go. I put it in the wrong note. I sent him a message. Jason, I don't know if you're listening. I didn't mean to actually send you a message. I'm not sure who Farnswoggle is in the YouTube. Oh, 0x Frankie Wild, same thing. He's up here somewhere. So I went to him and I'm just like, no, yep, that's Brain Capital. All right. Farms is, oh, there you are. I didn't mean to DM you, bro. I did not mean to DM you. All right. Let's get to that other game because I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not going to lie. I've only seen a tweet on it. I've seen a little like tiny video. I'm excited about this game. It's extremely early. I don't know DYOR yet. It is on the Great Harmony one. I did retweet it yesterday at Nostratomas. If you're not following me on Twitter, don't think you're going to be getting a lot of tweets out of me though. I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter. Every now and then, like I'm on the toilet doing my thing and I might check and retweet something. Anyway, I did retweet this. I came across this. This does look really cool. They do look like, you know, and this is one of the things DFK is doing. They're trying to cut a lot of competition off at the pass, moving to AVAX, moving to Phantom, moving to being the premier DEX and play to earn game across all these locations. Again, bringing great demand to Jewel, for example. This game is called DeFi Mons. Excuse me. Buy, sell, capture wild DeFi Mons or participate in PvP tournaments. Roam around the city with your friends and check out the mysteries hidden in the deep ends. It gives me a Zelda-like vibe, right? Again, not groundbreaking graphics, but you know what? I enjoyed the earlier Zelda games where it wasn't groundbreaking graphics versus like, you know, some of the stuff today. There's plenty of games where I enjoyed the less groundbreaking graphics, but great gameplay, great story versus I do a lot of these like crazy graphics of today. There was a game, I can't remember the name of it. It was a really good game, more 2D like. I enjoyed the more 2-ish D versions versus these like crazy, like, you know, just hard to believe like graphics and moves and things like this. So there's plenty of markets for games like this. So let's take a look at this. This is now on the radar. I might have some clickbaity videos coming up, the next DeFi Kingdoms and Axie Infinity Killer and etc. as we go down this. You never got to play Zelda? What the hell, bro? Let's see. Yeah, no, it's cool. So it's all right. So we can go to this. It is beta. I haven't looked at this much at all yet. I will post this in the Chizat. So this looks pretty cool. I don't think you can do anything yet though. So this is like crazy alpha. They said they're gonna have a deck, buy, sell, capture, and wild DeFi Mons or participate in PvP tournaments, right? So yeah, no, this is interesting. I have no idea what this is going to be. It is on Harmony One. I don't know if they're working with Harmony One for any grants or whatever. They probably are. It looks extremely early though. Extremely early. I'm actually not in the Discord. Let me take care of that right now. There might be something for being an early member of the Discord, right? I have no idea. Whitelist and this and that. Let's see. Do I have to do anything? Rules. Let's see. Verify. Oh, please. If you can't, please go to verify. If this requires a DM, I'm going to be so bummed. Verify. All right. I'll probably deal with this later. I hate these Discords that don't have a yeah, this requires a bot. I hate turning on bots. I mean, I hate turning on DMs. I I hate these discords that make it so difficult. All right. Yep, they broke the code, bro. They broke the freaking code. Every game is gonna have a DEX. Yeah, it just makes too much sense, man. The utility, right, so Metcalfe's law, first to market, the first one. DeFi Kingdoms is probably a great team. They check so many boxes, right? Very innovative, great team. They continue to deliver. So DeFi Kingdom is going to be, so speaking of like the altcoins, the best buys right now, I'm very bullish DeFi Kingdoms. I want to buy more Jewel. I'm not buying more Jewel. How do you buy Jewel at $14? Do I think it's going to $20? Hell yeah, but it goes against it doesn't go against my nature, right? It goes against my discipline not to buy after a massive pump. And Jewel's in a massive pump. 2 weeks, I think as little as 2 weeks ago, it was under $7. So it's up over 100%. Yes, I think it can go to $20. Yes, I think it can go to $30. Yes, I think it can go even higher, maybe even in the next few weeks. But it could also just as easily go down, right? So for me, as much as I want to FOMO into Jewel right now, and this has almost never failed me, FOMOing in at what is potentially a top, buying Jewel right now, this scenario, even though it could continue to go higher, the pot odds are that there's gonna be a pullback, right? That's just the pot odds. And statistically speaking, it has played out. Every time I FOMO into when things are in price discovery, Jewel is in legitimate all-time high price discovery right now. Buying at those points, almost very, very low chance of success on something like that. Again, I'm very bullish, Jewel. I think Jewel can go to $20 plus, but it could also pull back before that happens, right? There's a lot of market. If the market don't hold up, right? And we could be wrong, or I could be wrong for a while, right? So for me, one of the best, in my opinion, and I also say this all the time, name me a cryptocurrency in the top 20, XRP aside. I still don't understand why that cryptocurrency, and there's just too many, it just got too big of a cult following. Like the XRP has just been around for a while. It just keeps hanging around, and their airdrops, like they've had a few airdrops that I think help keep it. I don't understand the cryptocurrency, to be quite honest. But name me a cryptocurrency in the top 20 that you don't think is going to see new all-time highs. Think about that. Name me a cryptocurrency in the top 50, maybe even, that you don't think is going to see new all-time highs. You know what? I'll do even better. Tether excluded, XRP excluded. Name me a cryptocurrency in the top 10 that you don't think is going to see new all-time highs, right? Is there legitimately right now? Axie's creating, of course they are. Name me a cryptocurrency in the top 10 that you don't think is going to see all-time highs, right? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Anyone? Your alpha drop is, I don't know what this is. Retro. Come on, Retro. It's early. I'm excited. I just wanted to get it on the radar. It could be the next DFK killer. It could be the next Axie Infinity killer. It's great for the Harmony One ecosystem. It's alpha, bro. Or it could be alpha. Cardano. Are you doing that just to F with me? I was waiting. I was waiting for someone to say Cardano. Look at Polkadot. Top 11. Name me a cryptocurrency in the top 11. Nate, seriously, do you really think all of these have a really, really high statistical chance of seeing new all-time highs? So the best buys right now, just looking at that, I mean, honestly, Solana's not bad. It's down. I wish we could go back more than 7 days. That site, what is it? Live Coin Watch or something, whatever. It doesn't. So Solana has seemed like $250. So Solana's down quite a bit. I mean, they've been going through some stuff right now too, but if they're going to see new all-time highs, Solana's this one's This one's a really good buy at 186, in my opinion. Cardano, though, dude, like, come on. This has been screaming by me. New all-time highs is a 3x or almost a 3x from here, and I think it's going to go much higher once these DEXs and Plutus application. So this, in my opinion, is the safest best buy on the board. Now, it's not an easy buy, right? It's because there's a lot of FUD and a lot of things out there, like there are little earworms that constantly make my, what happened? This could fail, and kind of makes me, but no, dude. And this right here, again, I got my guns, I got my pistolas, shine, polished, locked and loaded, ready to go. Bang, bang. Told you, MFers. Just a surprise. Dexter, surprise, MFers. All right. Now, Terra Luna, you could have said Terra Luna because it's at all-time highs. So what is going on with Terra Luna? This is freaking crazy. This thing has not stopped ripping. I bought 50 Terra Luna in the summer at like $6.70. My biggest regrets this crypto bull run is not all-inning Terra Luna or all-inning Terra Luna and all-inning Jewel. Going all in on both of these. When is this pullback coming? And guess what, guys? Terra Luna, one of the reasons it's doing so well, they got the Astro Swap DEX. I haven't talked about that much. I think I'm eligible for some drops over there. I'm going to be checking that out and probably be discussing that some. I'm really excited about that. One of the main reasons this cryptocurrency does so well is because of UST, an algorithmic stablecoin that is revolutionizing the way stablecoins work. The Anchor protocol over there is a really awesome protocol. I use that. Again, I'm not overly happy with the most recent outage problem that they had, or how people got liquidated. I wish that could have got handled a little bit better. I'm not sure how the voting worked out, whether the people are going to get their money refunded or not. But that's DeFi, man. That's what sucks. That's why all my money is not in Anchor. And as much as I love like the ability to earn 20% on your algorithmic stable US dollar, I mean, are you freaking kidding me? The long story short, what I'm getting to is it's another reason why I'm so bullish Cardano and Cody. Cody's going to have the algorithmic stable coin on Cardano. Going to be some amazing stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, one of the big reasons why Cardano is probably starting to pump is because our supreme overlord, Dr. Charles Haskinson, has been tweeting about how there's upgrades to their network that's going to bring massive improvements to like memory and throughput and all this stuff. And that's expected to come out in the next month. That's probably expected to come out with Plutus application back in, I think is on the radar for January. I wouldn't be surprised though to see it get pushed out a little bit. That'll suck. But these things, so the network's going to be a lot more efficient. They're working very heavily on Hydra, the scaling. And then, like I said, Sunday Swap and all these DEXs. Once Plutus application back in, you're going to see things like liquid finance and a lot of other great things come out. The TVL explosion over there is going to be insane. It's going to be akin to what you saw on Avalanche, though multiples higher. We're talking, I would not be surprised to see the Cardano TVL be, it's definitely, in my opinion, going to be second place in TVL. Is it going to reach 100 billion? I wouldn't be surprised. That's a pretty high number. I mean, you're looking at Avalanche, like 13, 15 billion? If Cardano, I need to make some like crazy ass bet. If Cardano doesn't break 50 billion TVL, I mean, it's hard to make a bet like that. Because again, if we go into this crazy bear market, obviously the TVL numbers are going to change. So, I mean, I'm not making a crazy bet anyway, but it would be something along the lines like I'll get Cardano tattooed on. That would be a pretty dope. Like, whenever I just want to talk about Cardano or Harmony One, right? Like, you guys would probably make me want to get the Harmony One logo tattooed on the top of my head or something crazy like that. Anyway, I will be very surprised if Cardano TVL doesn't eclipse 50 billion in 2022. As long as we continue to have a bull market, there's plenty of catalysts coming. Things are looking good for the Ethereum merge. Moving on to the beacon chain there, which is going to be a catalyst. There's plenty of catalysts coming with potentially the possibility of an ETF. I think around May is when the Greystone Capital one comes up. That seems like the most likely candidate to convert that to an ETF, not an EDF. Most likely candidate. We just got that wild card Gary Gensler, right? Like, oh my goodness. People were so excited. Oh, we're getting this pro crypto guy into the SEC. It turns out to be one of the worst things that ever happened to crypto. How can UST be mooning? My best plays on the board are USDC, Tether, and UST. UST, like, you just mean the amount of people using it is mooning? That is for sure. That is for sure. I love me some UST, and I love the fact that UST is on Harmony One. UST is hands down, bar none, currently my favorite stablecoin. It's the one I prefer to go into, and I'm glad that's easier over even on Harmony One right now. Now, again, Cardano, dude, it's a whole new playground. Whole new playground coming soon. Guys, I would urge you to have some Cardano, because there's going to be DeFi opportunities. There's going to be games over there, opportunities. Look at, I've turned $4,000, and I talk about this every now and then, including I think just as early as yesterday. I want to go to the personal watch, right? And this game is still like 3 months, right around 3 months old, right? $4,000. My initial investment on this was less than $4,000. I would say it was probably only like $2,500 if I remember correctly. I initially went into the LP over here with about $2,500, mostly in the Harmony One jewel pool. I earned a lot of jewels. It went up in value. I did, and then I ended up, I put a little bit in, and then that LP ended up being around 14,000. I pulled 10,000 out just to be safe and right on house money. And then that 4,000 built up to like 14,000 again. And then I put in a little bit in again with that. With those earnings, I also bought a Gen Zero Hero, all off that basically initial $2,500 investment. That, we'll just say 5,000 to be safe, right? I'm almost certain it's around 2,500, but 5,000 to 445,573 current total value of this account right now. There are going to be other opportunities, and I think some of the best places these opportunities are actually going to come is going to be on Cardano and Polkadot. I do think these are going to be premier smart chains. There might be some gaming opportunities, some other stuff that could come along. We'll have to see. All right. I'm well aware of the fact that I got lucky, right? Or we got lucky getting into a very underrated, very undervalued smart chain. And, those of us that did get in DeFi Kingdoms, we're lucky. Well, there's a bit of luck here, right? We didn't know that this was going to be such a juggernaut, and it happened to be. But, we continue. And if you missed out, there'll be other opportunities. There's going to be plenty of other opportunities. We're so early to this game. So as long as you manage your risk, we spend our time, we do the research. For example, I'm really excited about DeFi bonds, but I haven't allocated any capital yet, right? I'm just excited for it. I may go into, we'll have to see how it pans out. I'm really excited for Cosmic Wizard. So far, I've had very limited capital in that. I've bought in 3 wizards, and if you missed out, the wizards are gone, guys. You're going to have to find a wizard another way. I am looking to see, I'm not sure when the land's coming out and how much that's going to cost, but I want to get me some land in Cosmic Wizard. I think Cosmic Wizard has a chance to be a really good opportunity. I think a lot of these games coming to Harmony One, I think a lot of them have a lot of chance. With the Bitcoin bridge, it's going to be really easy to start bridging money over here. With the fact that they're the cross-chain smart chain building all these great bridges to the other smart chains, it's going to be a hub, right? And that's their plan. Great team, right? Just like Cardano, great team. So Harmony One is another one of these altcoins. It's a reason why I'm so bullish on it. I look for these type of fundamentals. I have FOMO and things like AVAX. I have FOMO and things like Phantom, but they don't have all the same fundamentals that I'm extremely bullish on, like I am with Harmony One. Now, I haven't done as much DYOR, and that's probably going to change. Again, I'm way more focused on getting involved in Cardano, the Cardano ecosystem once that comes live. But AVAX is on my mind. Solana is on my mind. Again, I do want to buy me some real. I do want to start getting involved in Solana. There's going to be a lot of opportunity there for sure, too. Again, as much as we hate venture capitalists and this and that, man, we're going to be there early with them. So we're going to get our piece of the pie. And then we can take all our, all the huge bags of money that we made. And I can be like, that's great. I made a bunch of money off you. I'm out. I'm going back to where, my mentality, where I feel comfortable in decentralized Cardano and decentralized Harmony One, etc. like that. All right. Nice little rant I went on there. Cardano, UST, Goldman, crypto ETF. So is that one of the ones if Goldman Sachs, is that like a bucket of ETFs, or is that like a legit Bitcoin ETF? So when is that going to come out? I will say, what is his name? Jackie Tran, or I don't know. The dude makes really good videos. He just recently did that reminds me of another video I want to talk about a total side. Matthew in the house. How you doing, brother? So Jackie Tran, I think is his name, a huge YouTuber. I mean, huge enough. He makes these like really informative documentary type videos. He did one on the Goldman Sachs Mafia. It's really good. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. But there is a lot of ties to like Goldman Sachs and all these big banks and politicians and stuff. So if Goldman Sachs, and I'm sure they are, right? I'm sure they're working on like a bucket of crypto ETFs and Ethereum ETFs, Bitcoin, all this stuff is coming. Whether it happens in 2022 or 3 or 4 years, I don't know. My gut tells me these things are going to start happening in 2022. It is a big reason why I don't think we're going to see the 90% drops, right? I think we're just going to start going into natural market rhythms. I'm not worried about any bubbles unless we have like crazy blow off tops. So if we get one of these crazy blow off tops that crypto cycles see, then that's plan A. I'm going to start selling. And that plan A involves selling and dead cat bounce. And if, the greed kicks in, like I would expect it to, Bitcoin will start dumping and they'll start squeezing it out of altcoins and they'll play that game again. Right. So I'm ready for that scenario to play out. And most importantly, I got my bases covered, guys. Now I can definitely get clapped a few ways, but at the end of the day, it's just, I will have to write it out. And it's not a lot of fun. It is not a lot of fun to write it out when it's crashing. When Bitcoin just recently was flash crashing down to 42,000 and we didn't see any bids right away and people were pulling bids and it looked like it could go much lower, my diamond walnuts were more like diamond peas. I'm just like, man. And even recently, it's just been like, Tom, dude, like, you've made so much money this year and it could end up being losses, right? You can legit, I have made life-changing wealth in the last 2 years. It is definitely life-changing, except for the fact that it's all monopoly money right now. I haven't really taken massive profits, and I have incurred a bit of a tax bill situation that I have to deal with. So that's where I can really get clapped. If the market does like just crash, like 90% just starts crashing and I don't sell and my portfolio is worth 100,000 and then I owe 50,000 in taxes, I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle. I mean, I'll figure it out. I won't have a choice, right? I won't want to sell my crypto. I don't know if I'll play the game where like I get tax extensions and pay some penalties or what, and just pay off what I can, grind it out. I do have a little bit of extra income. I am trying to stack fiat right now as much as I freaking wanted to buy lately. You guys know I've already got too much in crypto, so I am trying to avoid. It's at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell you I have a plan. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. If you want to hear what you want to hear, go listen to Big Boy, go listen to George, go listen to freaking 99% of all other YouTubers out there, or Crypto Savvy. If you're a shorter and that's what you want to hear, go listen to Crypto Savvy. There's plenty of people that will tell you, that'll basically almost guarantee you that this is where it's going. Well, to be fair to some of those, I'm in the same boat in the fact that I can't guarantee you, but I to myself, and I can be wrong, right? Black swan events can happen, but I personally have guaranteed to myself, not to you, that crypto will go up. Crypto will see new all-time highs. It's just a matter of how long you have to hold, right? I hate this too, because Bitcoin has been like one of the most appreciating assets of all time. Ethereum, same thing. Now Shiba Inu. Because they've done these millions and millions of percent, there's still just this this vibe out there that you could still make thousands of percent. You're not going to make thousands of percent off Bitcoin, right? You're not going to make thousands of percent off Ethereum. If you want to make thousands of percent, you're going to have to go into much riskier assets that you're going to get your face melted off far more times than you're going to get it right, right? There's nothing wrong. And this is why DeFi Kingdoms was extremely risky. Small amount, it paid off, right? There's nothing wrong with sprinkling a small amount of your capital on much higher risk stuff. And if they pay off, for example, recently, I put $250 in the Titan Hunter. I haven't checked the price of Titan Hunter since I've done that, right? Maybe someday I'll come back and that $250 will be worth $25,000, $50,000 or whatever, right? Maybe that does go to 1,000%, right? I have put a lot more money into DeFi Kingdoms, right? Overall, again, most of it is stuff I've earned, but even now I want to buy more Jewel. And I think DeFi Kingdoms can see 5 and 10x's. I don't need 1,000x's. I've already played it safe, dude. 5 and 10x's, again, it doesn't take a lot of 10x's for you to have that life-changing wealth. Stop going for the home runs. You're going to get your face melted. You're going to, not financial advice. This is just, I've blown out several stock accounts, futures accounts, options accounts. This is what works, right? What works in the stock market is learning how to sell premium, learning how to hedge with premium, learning how to hedge with futures. I don't spend a lot of time on that right now because I think the best opportunity in crypto. But that opportunity is playing it fairly safe with things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Terra Luna, right? And just being happy with getting 3, 4, or 5x's, taking a percentage of your portfolio and getting into DeFi. Great ways to earn more money. Don't go degenerate like we have at times. Get into good dexes like this Astro swap over on Luna. Looks like a great dex. Sunday swap on Cardano. Looks like it's going to be an amazing dex. DeFi Kingdoms broke the freaking code. This is a DEX that has a crazy amount of utility. The emission token, I use the utility. I use it every day. I use it every freaking day. Well, not every day, but I just used it to level up a character. I use it to create new characters. And you know what I'm saying? So the utility on DeFi Kingdoms is off the freaking charts, and it's super early. And that's why, my trades of 2022, I think right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I think 3 of the best coins you can buy for 2022 are Cardano, Harmony One, and Jewel. How is everyone doing? Let me catch up. We are definitely going to make it, brothers. Smash the like button. All right. In the short term, you have a lot of, I just got rugged for $1,500 on Brick from now and only, yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. When you're in DeFi, that's one of the things you definitely gotta watch out for. Even like DFK, I don't think DFK's, because DFK, one of the things that has always bothered me about them is that they're only like semi-public, right? They have avatars and names and stuff, so we don't really know who they are. I'm sure they got good reasons for that, but I mean, at this point, they should have a coming out party as long as they covered all the legalities. Like, what I don't understand. Are they worried about the SEC coming after them or something? Like, someone help me with that. Like, if the SEC or the government or some of them kind of sound Canadian. I wonder if they're from Canada, but Do they really think if the government didn't want to find them that they couldn't find them, right? They, I'm sure they're paying their taxes and doing this and that. Why not be public, right? That's just my personal opinion anyway. And I do hate, I'm not a fan of anonymous teams. That is definitely a red flag. It doesn't mean it's going to be a failure. There's a lot of things you can look at though. Do they have audits? But what do audits really mean? Most good auditing firms are overloaded. You got a lot of like crappy audit teams that will give you audits and they're just trying to churn them out because there's a lot of money to be made right there. And you're only as good as your last audit. And guess what? This is technology. They're constantly changing and adjusting the code. So this is, again, been in the industry a long time. This is technology and involves code. There's always going to be bugs. There's always going to be exploits until we see things like insurance. There is insurance available when it comes to cryptocurrency, but it's got a pretty hefty price tag at the moment. As that reaches saturation, it will be a lot more affordable. So I am looking forward to be able to getting insurance on my cryptocurrency, some of these DeFi projects, so I can sleep a bit better at night. But then it's a whole new ball game of DYOR, right? Or insurance companies are some of the scummiest people on the planet. They're constantly looking for loopholes not to have to pay out those things. They are more worried about doxing. Fear someone will send some hitman. Like, dox just means you're like, where are they worried they're streeted? Like people focus on the DFK game, but people forget that this is also, no, we talk about that all the time. That's one of the reasons and I discussed this pretty heavily yesterday. The synergy between the game and the decks are freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. And that's why, you see like DeFi Mons is coming out with it's gonna be a game in the decks. We're seeing it on other chains already. So I forget, was it you, Nigel, or someone mentioned that Axie Infinity's coming out with the decks and that's again, Jeremy Lefebvre, bro. Can you take your Tesla stock and provide liquidity like a market maker and earn trading fees by providing your Tesla stock to a liquidity pool? No, you can't? Guess what? I can do that with my Ethereum. I can do that with my Jewel. I can do that with my Bitcoin. I can provide liquidity and earn trading fees. Provide liquidity to this amazing... Is that me using it? Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is. Come on, Jeremy, hit me up. I'll gladly get on your channel and get you FOMOing into. We'll just start you off with some Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, probably some Cardano, bro, and a little bit of Harmony One. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it just makes it's a very good synergy, especially because even the new items they bring out, the Shavas runes and the mana potions and this and that, right? It can just all be traded within their decks. It almost had to come to that, right? It almost had to come to that. Otherwise, you're talking about some crazy complicated code if like a lot of these games were just in-item games versus this and that. There's going to be a lot of evolution that comes from this too. So I'm really excited from all that. All right, we are at 7:54 a.m. I cannot believe how long I've been waxed. You know me, I could do this all freaking day long. Let's wrap this up really quick. Let's see what's going on. You know what? I was hoping we're gonna have to do more of these altcoin things. I would have loved to spend more time on Real. I wanted to check out Titan Hunters is in the freaking I still don't know what the price of Titan Hunters is doing right now. And I want to start looking at, more games, more opportunities. Doesn't necessarily have to be on Harmony One, but it seems to keep coming to Harmony One. I'm really excited, like I said, about Cosmic Wizards, sipping on some wizards. I'm excited about this new DeFi Mons game. For example, the Chumbi Valley, that one's already crazy expensive and too many people involved there. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. There's other ones on Harmony One I haven't talked about much. I know some of the guys in the Discord are involved with it. That's Ender's Gate. That one looks pretty cool. Has some pretty cool stuff. I haven't really had time to go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, let's see what's going on with crypto because I have no idea, dude. We've had so much fun looking at the price of Jewel and talking about DeFi kingdoms and this and that. I don't even know what Bitcoin's doing, right? I don't know. I'm going to take a guess. We're at 10 likes. So I bet we're over 49K, right? You guys underestimate the likes on this channel. Not to show, but Big Time looks pretty sweet. It's on the ETH network, which sucks, but the dev team is loaded. What is that a game or is that a dex? Devs can kidnap and force. Oh, okay. So is that truly a concern? I mean, I guess it kind of is, but you would have, like, they have multi-sig wallets. So you would have to, like, you'd have to get all of them in a room, right? You'd have to get all of them in a room, I would guess. Oh my goodness. All right, let's what is Big Time? Other than a great song by what's his face? Big Time. What's his name, dude? I love that guy. He's from like Chicago. Is that no Peter? Yeah, Peter. No, not Peter Cetera. It's the other one. All right. Peter Gabriel. I knew it was a Peter. All right. Big Time Ethereum. Is this a game? Yeah, it's a game. Big Time Home. Nice. Nice. Let's see what we got here. I'll follow him on Twitter. Are they not going to move to like a roll up or a side chain? Cause how can you be affordable on? Ooh. Well, I'm not going to get too excited yet, but this looks pretty cool. You can actually buy it. Don't miss out. Join the Metaverse. Space NFT sale that just happened. Yeah, this looks interesting. I'm surprised I haven't heard more about it. I personally, again, I don't know yet. I'm not going to get too far down the rabbit hole on this, but this is interesting. Character spotlight, eyesight. This looks pretty cool. They got good graphics. You guys, that's pretty dope. Yeah, here's some alpha guys. You have to check that out. I'll try and give this a check out once I have some time. All right, let's see what's going on in crypto real quick. I have no freaking idea, which is exciting. Bitcoin 48, not bad. I was thinking 49,000. I thought the 10 likes would get us there. Look at the dev team. It's crazy. Oh, is relentlessly shelled by power. Dude, calm down, Retro. I know you drink Becker's Kool-Aid. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Big Time. Yeah. Let's see. How can they be affordable? How do I look at about us? Well, there's going to be a lot of big money coming in. Oh, yeah. This is definitely. So I see Decentraland, founder at Decentraland. Zyga. I think I've heard of this recently. Now, maybe it was some biggish YouTuber. Oh, it was Andre Jick, maybe. He was talking, or no, it was freaking Graham Stephan. I don't know if he brought this game up, but he was talking about the metaverse and he brought up some games and he talked about Axie. This might have been the other game he talked about because I remember there being whatever he talked about, like founders from Zynga and World of War. So this has definitely got some heavy hitters on it. I don't know anything about the NFTs and the tokenomics though, so there's definitely a lot of research that you would have to put into something like this. Definitely looks interesting. Oh, stay tuned. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Looks interesting for sure. Yeah, no, it definitely looks sweet, but I'm much more interested in like how much money can we make if we invest in this, right? Again, just because and that's a misconception people have quite often. Having a token in the game is not like having a stock in the game, right? So what is for example, Smooth Love Potion in Axie Infinity or owning the Axie token, right? It doesn't necessarily correlate to like having a position in the company. It is what is the actual value of Axie. I'm not even the Axie token. I'm not even really sure what that is. I know very well what the value of a Jewel token is, right? Well, I guess the Axie token, the value is very similar into the fact that you can buy Axie cards with it, right? And I'm pretty sure you use the Axie, or you can even do it with Ethereum, though. I'm not sure, but with Jewel, I know why the Jewel token's $14 because I know all the usefulness, the utility. This is, I think, one of the highest utility cryptos on not smart chain aside. Again, the utility on this is freaking insane. So there's a lot there. Being a great video game doesn't necessarily correlate. And again, the tokenomics, is there trillions of tokens? Is it already overvalued? What's the How much do the VCs own? How much can they dump on your face? How much the IDO? Is there dexes around it? Or there's a lot left to go on that game besides whether or not it looks good or not. Right? So they have their own marketplace, so no gas fees. But how do they do that? Is it going to be on a side chain or something? Oh, man. This spammer is working hard. Is working overtime today. Oh, my goodness. Working overtime. All right. In a nutshell, tokens can only be drawn. Oh, that's interesting. They aren't doing an initial IDO or IGO. They use it in similar to the Jewel. That is all very good information, but you can only get it from drops in the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's super speculative. Oh, no. I'm not saying you're shilling it. It looks cool. It looks like there's some opportunity there. I agree. It's super interesting. And honestly, my problem is I love Real. Real looks amazing. Even this new game looks amazing. I love Cosmic Universe. There's so many things that look really good to me. Here are my problems. I'm time constrained. My work takes up a lot of my time. It's already 8:02. I'm basically 2 minutes late from being to work, so I'm really gonna have to wrap this up quick. I am high. As of right now, defikingdoms is hands down, bar none, my highest conviction play that I have, whether it's from a cryptocurrency standpoint, a play to earn standpoint, and even the DeFi, the DEX standpoint. So taking cycles away to put in this looks interesting. I'm going to try and find time for it, but as of right now, I'm actually, other than defikingdoms, I would say I'm most interested in Real, because I think there's a tremendous amount of opportunity there. And then I'm also very interested in, and I'm always going to be partial to anything on Harmony One and pretty soon Cardano. So I have nothing against this project. It's just a matter of time whether I'll have time to figure more out into it. That being said, you come back next week or, in the next few weeks saying, hey, this is happening, it's really looking great, and this and that. And, maybe my priorities will shift. It's cool. Lots of things Becker Shield have tanked, like THG. Isn't THG one of the things you shield with him? Remark is definitely a Remark. And you're saying THG and Remark, or he didn't shield THG, or of course he's like, oh, I'm an advisor. That's just a freaking synonym for the team is giving me a bunch of tokens to go out and shill it. Dayton Arena. Which one's Origin? Is that THG? Oregon Trail? I love giving you a hard time on that one. Remark looks pretty interesting too, but of all the things you've brought to the table, I am extremely interested in Real. Metaverse, again, I don't say this often, but I've said it enough, that life-changing wealth, the best way to, I think, going forward to get the fastest life-changing wealth. Obviously, the underlying assets, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and all this are great diversification, etc. But the moves going forward in the mid to short term is going to be Metaverse plays, getting land in Sandbox and Remark, and there's going to be massive potential with it's going to be no different than owning a nice piece of land wherever it is in your town that the land is the highest per square foot to put up buildings to rent on, etc., things like that. If you are fortunate enough to get very valuable real estate in the metaverse, you're a land baron. Your family for the rest of your life will never have money problems unless your son or daughter F that up and sell it, or get have a gambling problem and lose it or whatever, right? Oh, I shield the first, and then dude, stop giving him all the alpha. Yeah. Props to DFK for not paying his ass. I do know. Well, George. So George, and I don't hold nothing against DFK for doing this. George, they tried very hard to get George to shill his project, and dude, that what blew my mind because George seems like he'll take a paycheck from anyone. Like, oh yeah, I'll shill this piece of shit project. He didn't shill DFK. Like, oh, this DFK wants me to talk about him. You messed that one up, bro. Because this is a legit awesome project. All right. I'm late to work, guys. Real freaking quick. Bitcoin 48.8, Ethereum 4,000. Ethereum's over 4,000. We're gonna cut it off there. Frog in the throat. I'm making this move right now. Yeah, for sure. I wish I could stay on longer. I could do this all day. We could continue to go game hunting, but happy trails. Smash the like. I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched Becker in a while. Like, I found him amusing at first, and I still have nothing against him. I just don't like. There was a time where he's like, "Oh, I just sold all my Ethereum and I'm all in Cardano," and then 2 days later, "Oh, I just sold all my Cardano. It's garbage. I'm going back all in on this." And I'm just like, dude, people follow that guy like he's Jesus. So I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that have probably been wrecked by him too. Let's see. And he is for sure the Jim Cramer. Oh yeah, for sure. But that means I have a lot of, let's see, I have to take a lot of what he, with 55-gallon drums of salt. Some games straight up list him as an advisor. Yeah. He says he spends a lot of times with the teams, and you know, he becomes an advisor on these games. And there's a few copycats that do the same thing. And I could be wrong. Again, I have nothing against Becker. I like him. He's actually very similar to me in mindset, right? Very similar to me. And I could very easily be just like him on stream, because a lot of what he does is kind of the same. But I don't want to be known as like some Alex Becker copycat. I feel like I do a pretty good job of just being who I am. But being an advisor means he talks to all these teams and he'll look at it. And I do believe he'll look at it, whether or not he has all the right things when he looks at these games, and whether or not they'll be successful or not, I have no idea. And who really knows? At the end of the day, it's going to come down to adoption. He's like, yeah, I like this team. I like what they're doing. They want to make me advisor, aka they're going to give me a bunch of tokens and money to shill the project, right? And now I'm an advisor, right? That's all that is, right? And that's kind of why I don't ever plan to be anything like that, right? I truly want to make my money by doing it, by investing, by doing the research and getting into these projects. I don't, as much as I wouldn't mind the side extra income, I don't want to be like biased. And there's no way I could prevent that, right? Say, for example, like DFK said, hey, you know, I'm too small of a channel, but say I had 20,000 viewers and I wasn't on DFK's nuts, and I'm not DFK's nuts, and I'm not getting anything from him, right? Like, hey man, check out this project. We'll give you 1,000 jewels, or we'll give you this or that. I don't ever want to be biased by any team, right? So I just always want to give you what I feel. Maybe eventually I'll start making a little YouTube revenue and things and this and that, but I don't ever want to be influenced like that. And I would imagine a little bit of that is a take off work day. I want to, man, guys. I want to so freaking bad. I tell you what, I'm on vacation next week, so I definitely won't have this handcuff. So I'll be around a lot more. Anyway, I've successfully had the longest. Ooh, man, we're even coming from different languages now. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow. I am Christmas. I cannot believe Christmas is Saturday. But I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning. I'll be live streaming Friday morning. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.